What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on PrizePicks, and for another day in a row, congratulations to you if you tailed the free pick yesterday. I gave out this play for free and it went 4 for 4. These two correlated stacks we absolutely smashed, so congrats if you tailed, and if you guys didn't tail, don't worry because we still got picks coming up in this video. This time it's going to be NBA picks, and before I get into any of those, actually, before I get into the recap, drop a like on the video real quick. It takes 2 seconds, it's completely free to do, and it helps me out a ton. So just drop a like on this video, and now let's get into the recap. This was the VIP, and what ended up happening was we cashed 2 4-mans. We just needed Jaden Daniels and McLaurin and Brown. Those guys went crazy for us, and even though they ended up losing the game, they ended up cashing our slips, so I'm happy with that. And then this one was so annoying because Jalen Hurts got the job done. These guys got the job done in CS2, and Devontae Smith needed 1 more yard to cash out this play. It was ridiculously close, and this was the one he caught on the sideline, and that was like early in the first quarter. So he could have had another one. It was super rough that this didn't go our way. But at the end of the day, guys, I gave out 20 4-man slips on the VIP, and then we came out with 3 wins. So this is going for an on average 9x return on investment. So that is a profitable play. I broke down the math earlier, and that was profit that we made on VIP. Even though at the beginning it looked super rough, we ended up profiting. Now, let's get into the free plays for today. The first player we're going to go ahead and target is going to be Nick Smith here on the under. So a quick trend I want to look into is when is he going over here and when is he going under? So he went over against Portland. And what happened against Portland was LaMelo Ball was out and Brandon Miller's been out for a while, but Miles Bridges was also not playing his best. So LaMelo and Brandon Miller are out, and Miles Bridges are out. Now only Brandon Miller is out, and it seems like LaMelo, Bridges, and Mark Williams maybe are going to come back for this game. The injury report right now says only Cody Martin is out, so there's a chance that Mark Williams comes back. It's a small chance, but either way, LaMelo and Miles are going to be the ones taken away from Nick Smith right here, and when they weren't on the court, he went crazy, and when they were on the court like it was against the Pelicans, he went under. In addition to that, this is a plus EV play. Here they have the points, but either one is really plus EV because on not only has he hit this on a level, he said this under 84% of the game. So in 84% of the games, he's gone under this, which is a really good sign for this one. Of course, he's getting a higher share because it's closer to the current date, and he's been picking up targets. But LaMelo Ball is going to be in for this game. Hopefully, he stays in. I mean, you never know with the NBA. They just call the injury reports really late. But as long as he's in, I still like this under for Nick Smith. So that is our first play of the day. And then for the second play of the day, we're going to go ahead and target this late night game, Atlanta versus Minnesota right here. And looking at Anthony Edwards' points line right here, he's had 34 against Denver, 21 against Dallas, 32 against Memphis, 28 against Cleveland, and then 36 against the Knicks. So this is an absolutely brutal stretch for him, and he's still putting up numbers. Right now, I'm taking Anthony Edwards to go over right here. I think they need to get the ball into his hands, and we all know that Gobert and Julius Randle are not the best duo right here, and we all know that Julius Randle trade did not help them in the slightest. So, either way, they're going to need to be able to put up points and put up points fast. Atlanta is one of the fastest teams in the entire league. They kind of remind me of the Pacers last year, although the Pacers kind of fell off, so they're not like that anymore. But Minnesota's going to have to try to keep up, and if we look at Minnesota Timberwolves, T-Wolves real quick, how their games have been going recently, they've been getting into some high-scoring games. They got into a pretty high-scoring game against the Cavs, 115 to 114, which don't sleep on that score. That's pretty good. And they put up 133 against the Nuggets just yesterday. Well, that's actually on Saturday. I'm recording this Sunday night, so that's why it's not completely up to date. So they've been getting into some high-scoring games, and against the Hawks is a one where you can really get into a high-scoring game. I'm taking Anthony Edwards here on the over, and these are our 2 plays, but you know, we are never always done at 2 plays. I like 3x, but what I like even more is 10x, and 10x has been the name of the game for us. The plays that we've been cashing out have been 4-mans a ton of the time. So as you guys can scroll through, it's just a bunch of 4-mans really, and 4-mans are our bread and butter on this channel. So I love some soccer correlation, but what ends up happening with these soccer games is that they're earlier in the day. I know a lot of you guys are watching this maybe on your lunch break, maybe when you're getting home from work right before these games start. So I'm trying to get something that's later in the day, and I will send out plays on the winnable, but this is the latest I can do right now is going to be this CS play for 2 p.m., which I don't love, but I do like this look right here. and it is going to be glowing here on the over. I'm going to show you the reason we're taking him right here is because we're taking him on the over at headshots. What happened was we had this guy and got a lot of slips back on the weekend, and the reason he didn't hit was because he just had a terrible second map. He had a great first map, he had a terrible second map, and it just didn't end up going his way. But this game against 500 could be a close one. Cybershock is one of those teams that really does get into close games a lot more than they should, which means that this game could end up being closer than it really needs to be. So we're taking Rainwaker here on the over and glowing here on the over as well. I like this. It's coming out to a 10x right here, and we are going to take this on the power play. So I'm locking that in, and I also got a few more slips going out. All you got to do is head over to the winnable. I sent out this play right here on Dabble. This one was close to hitting, but the main reason I sent out this play was because it was the last day to claim your free 25 bucks. Now they don't do that anymore. I think they're basically done with that. There's going to be a new way to get on Dabble, but all you got to do is sign up for this free plan right here. I'm kind of getting my words twisted. I'm tired after watching that Chiefs game. Sign up for this free plan right here. Click purchase, name, and email address, and it'll literally email you free plays that I'm giving out. I give out maybe 2 or 3 a week, and it's still good value for you guys to get on that. And now one last thing before I get off. For those of you guys who are still watching this video 6.5 minutes in, first of all, appreciate you a ton. And second of all, this is how you're going to get free VIP for the next month. The next month is going to be the month where your PrizePicks balance and your Dabble balance and your chalkboard balance are going to start going through the roof. If you've been losing on sports betting a lot, all you got to do is join the VIP right here, and I'm making it easier than ever. All you got to do is text parlay to my number right here. That number is my personal phone number, and I got my phone on me at all times, which means I'm just going to send you a message back. And basically what I'm going to say is sign up for chalkboard or sleeper with my link. I'll send you the exact link to get it in. Don't try to sign up for one of these apps before you text me. Just text me that word parlay. I'll send you the links, and then you are able to get in one of them. All you got to do is sign up for one of these apps with my code, and you'll get a free month of VIP. That's code BAM, by the way. But the easiest way for you to do it is text parlay to me. And if you guys want any more convincing about how the VIP has been, just look at these screenshots and just look at what we did this last weekend. We literally just cashed out 3 plays in one day. This was a free pick video, but everybody on the VIP tails the free picks too because it's the same strategy, and it is still profitable. We hit these 2 plays in today alone. So yeah, that's the layout for the video. Text parlay to me to get the free VIP, and let's win some money on NBA Monday.